Listen, when I tell y'all dating is hard and it's hard for me to date multiple people, this is why. Okay, I've already told y'all that I'm supposed to have a date tonight, right? With Mr. Finance. And some of y'all were like, we don't want to hear about Mr. Finance. He's not the person that we want to hear from. I understand that. And at this point, I don't want to hear from Mr. Finance because why is it 5 o'clock and we still don't have no plans? You've been asking me for 2 weeks to go on a date, sir. 2 weeks. Yeah, I have no idea what time we're meeting up. I have no idea where we're going. I have no idea if we even have a date tonight. And I just talked to you last night. And we still ain't got no plans. And it's 5 o'clock. And I don't know where I'm going. This is why I say dating most people is hard. Because you find one person that actually does what they need to be doing. And it's really hard to tolerate anything else from anybody else. Like,
you know, so there's a couple things that can be going on in this situation, right? Either A, he's not interested, you know, he's kind of met somebody else, or he's more into somebody else, so he's not really tripping about making plans with her, and he just kind of just backed off, and he's just saying whatever. I know she said she talked on the phone with him the previous night, and he still didn't mention nothing about the date. That kind of lets me know that he's really not that interested, because somebody that you're really interested in, you're gonna make sure you do everything to plan the date. But we're gonna take this from another perspective. You know, I'm here to make content that's valuable and entertaining to y'all. So we're gonna take it from the perspective as if he just doesn't know what he's doing. You know, what y'all gotta understand is women want to be led on a roller coaster, right? You know how you go to Six Flags or any of these theme parks and you're on a roller coaster, you're going up and down, up and down. Women want to go on adventure. They like spontaneousness. They like to have fun. They want to be able to enjoy themselves. And to do that, women want you as the leader to lead the way. So if she's being indecisive and you're being indecisive, and now she has to step up to be the man, that's what's going to turn the whole situation off. And I don't know what it is, because I never was like this, but I see it now a lot, because I hear a lot of women saying that a lot of dudes will be talking to them for weeks or DMing them and texting them or FaceTiming or whatever, but they won't set no date with them. And I don't know if that's a new thing or what that is, but when you set a date with a woman, a time and a place and different things like that, it shows that you are leading the situation. Because if you're not doing that, it's showing that you don't know how to lead. And women don't want to be the one deciding these different things. They want you to be the creative one. They want you to lead. They want you to do that. So when they already see early on that you are not exhibiting that, it shows them a lot. And like I said, this dude could simply just not want her, but we're not taking it from that aspect. We're taking it from the aspect as if he does want her. Well, he does want her, but he just doesn't know what to do. And you know, women are attracted to leaders because it shows them, it gives them guidance and direction. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of women want guidance in their life. They want to be guided by a man. And a lot of feminine women want a guy that they can support, a guy they can invest into. And she knows that if I invest into this man that's going somewhere in his life, he will invest back into me. Women intuitively know this. So when they see you not being able to plan a date and time, and it's the day of, and it's 5 o'clock, and y'all supposed to link up at 7, but you haven't even given her the spot, man, you know some of these women take 5 hours to get ready, and you haven't even given her the spot yet. That kind of shows. And again, like I said early on, the dude could simply just not be interested. But as a man, a woman needs that sense of direction. That shows her that one little thing by just planning a date shows her a lot, because women, they want to be able to be guided. They want to go somewhere. You know what I'm saying? They want to go along for the ride. And how can they do that when you don't even know what y'all are going to do? You don't even have no plans. So if you are really on that and you don't have no plans, that says a lot to me about you as a man. It shows me that you don't have no leadership skills. And what you got to understand is, like, if a woman feels like she has to take the lead and take charge of the situation, it's going to be a complete turnoff. You know what I'm saying? And she's going to look at you a little weaker now. And now she's starting to lose respect for you because you're not stepping up to do what you're supposed to do. You got to be the one that sets the date and time and lead the interaction where it's supposed to go. You got to do that. Take that time to do that research. You know what I'm saying? Or do what you... And sometimes it can be the guy don't have the money to do what he wants to do. Okay, cool. Do something that's affordable for you. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to go out and try to impress her. You can just go for a walk in the park. You can go get some coffee. You can do cost-effective things. You can be creative, but you got to put some effort into it. But again, I know what this situation is about. It's probably he just simply don't want her like that. But again, if you don't want her, why are you even talking to her or even trying to take her seriously? You know what I'm saying? Like, why? Like, what are you doing? And clearly this guy doesn't know what he's doing, because you see what's going on with the woman. She said it's 5 o'clock and we supposed to probably link up in an hour or so, and I have no idea what we're doing. So she shouldn't even be messing with Buddy anyway, because he don't even know what he got going on in his life. He can't even lead his own life. Because if I don't really want to hang out with a woman, it wouldn't even get that far. It wouldn't even get that far, because I ain't finna even play around with you like that. So the whole point to the situation is, man, like, when you meet a woman, I'm not saying set a date right away, but man, a woman wants to go out and be courted. You know what I'm saying? But again, I'm not a big guys. I'm not a big component of spending over $60 on a first date. I like to keep my resources low until I see that the other person is invested. So for me, dating the first couple of dates, man, I'm doing cost-effective things, man. I don't care how much money I got in my bank account. I'm doing something that's cost-effective until I see that you're invested. And then when you're on the date, man, you got to make sure you lead the interaction. You need to be the one asking the questions, because what you got to understand, when you meet somebody new for the first time, they're going to naturally want to talk about themselves. So you be the one that's asking the questions, and let her enjoy herself. Let her talk about herself and what she got going on, what she likes to do, and all those different things. And she's gonna feel like she's heard and understood. And now she's feeling safe and secure. And again, I talk about how women need to feel safe and secure, and that's the trick to it. When you're on a date, don't feel no pressure to try to impress her or tell her what you got going on, how you know what I'm saying, you drive a Mercedes 350. Like, don't even do all of that. Just lay, you know what I'm saying, just kick back, you know what I'm saying, enjoy your little drink or enjoy whatever y'all are doing. Let her talk about her life. Don't overdo it. You know what I'm saying? You want to go a little bit slower than what she's going, because if you're going at a slower pace than a woman, she's going to want to speed things up because you're taking it a little bit too slow for her. So when you go at a woman's pace, man, you're going to win. All right, guys, that's my video for today, man. Of course, man, I appreciate you guys for coming over to the channel as always, guys. Guys, make sure you continue to share the content. Also, make sure you continue to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, guys. And I'm gone.